Yo, 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 yo. There we go. Boom, post that. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see if it's working today. It is still not working. Let me check Twitch. Make sure Twitch is good. Yeah, Twitch is good. Like, I don't know what is up with TikTok. Twitch. Hey, long we good on Twitch. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, I was getting my coffee. Ah, ha, ha. Whoa, ba, 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 ba. Yo, let's get into this. What the freak? Hello? Okay, why isn't my... That's weird. Oh, what remains of Edith Finch? Woo, 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 woo. Oh, I don't remember seeing this. Okay, so we're on a boat. What remains of Edith Finch? Good morning, everybody. If you were watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you go on to the purple side. Follow me, Ecto Pepper, everywhere. Thank you so much for watching this. Sorry for this gameplay. Kind of confused on what I'm supposed to be doing. Good morning, Lauren. Oh. I'm so excited. Me too. Oh, there we go. Now we're good. How to do this? Oh, right trigger. Okay.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
Do you hear the game?
I'm
Okay,
just
let me
gonna start
know.
at the beginning with the house.
You can't hear you. Yeah. Sorry, wolf. Sorry, wolf woman. Um. Graphics. Auto detect optional. So there's no motion blur. Okay. Ecto, you're muted. I can't. Can someone go over to TikTok and tell them that TikTok is just on purple? TikTok's messing up.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Let's hear tell them. Oh, dude, look, it's like written in the sky. I like that. What type of flower is this? A petunia? I don't know.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Ooh, so I had a brother named Lewis who passed away. Oh. Oh, look at that. No trespassing. This property is protected by video surveillance. Oh, look, there's papers down there in the water. Wow, this game looks really good.
My mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
So I have a key that I don't know. TikTok's messed up, Amber. TikTok is...
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
The Finches. Wait, do I go left or right? Maybe she thought I would know, or she... I feel like I should go... The house was to... Let's go left, I guess. Okay, I cannot... I can go over here. Oh. Exploring. Okay, it's not gonna let me... Oh, right here. Missing. Milton Finch. Okay. Milton Finch. I don't know who that is. I'm assuming that's maybe my brother. Maybe. Oh, there's... Man, they're everywhere.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
So I'm coming back to the house. Interesting.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
I was about to say something. Oh, look, there's our house. There's a basketball hoop.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That is a crazy looking house. Look at that. Does the game sound okay, by the way, y'all? Y'all hear the game okay? So we got some logs. We got a truck. Does my key go to the truck? Nope, definitely does not. Man, I love how they give you options to go. Left or right? I guess this makes sense to go in the front door.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Made you uncomfortable? Why did it make you feel uncomfortable? Man, they got some frogs going on. Oh wait, there's something right here. What is this?
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Oh, it's a dragon. They killed her. Okay, so that's another name is Edie. That was married. I don't know. Sounds good to me.
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house. I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. My bad.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Thing right here. Some fertilizer, potting mix. This is like something made for a wheelchair right here. It looks like something was. Oh, look, there's a thing. Little whatever. So someone was apparently in a wheelchair. That's what I'm assuming. I can't go in that way.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Oh look, there's like a little statue over there to the left. There's like a statue of a guy looking over the thing. There's like a small little island, a swing. Wow, this game. Did I just hear a cat? Oh, there is a cat somewhere. There's a trap. There's a. Oh, we're going in this way.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
The night we left. So there's more than one person that left. Huh. What's up there? Little windows. There's a canoe. It seems like such a good house to live in. There's bikes. There's a pool. Like, it has everything that like a child would want to have growing up. Bikes. There's a canoe. There's a little pool table or a little pool. Oh, there's some more canoes. Like, oh, fishing reels. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I feel like this is everything that a child would want to have when they were growing up.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Wow. Look at all the books.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Oh, look, okay. So we have Lewis, Edie, Edith. That's me, Edith, and then Don. So I'm assuming Don is my mom, Edie is the grandma, and Lewis is my older brother. That's what I'm assuming I'm going to go with. It's quite the house, but I wouldn't want to be part of that family. Oh. That's what I'm assuming. So Edie, I don't know. In loving memory of Lewis Finch. 1988 to 2010. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Don, great grandson to Edith. Yeah. Finch family. So where's the dad, though? So he died when he was like, what? 12? I think, yeah, 12. 11, 12. Man. Wait, no, is that right? 1988? No. That's older. 1988, 2010. So that's 22. I don't know. Someone do the math. I'm going to go with 22.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
I wonder if Molly is in here, maybe. I think I did hear a cat earlier.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Good old Chinese. Flavors of India, tasting Thailand, flour, salt, water, yeast, Fanny, Farmer Junior Cookbook, the Book of Mushrooms, Smoking in the Forest. So this huge house is for 4 people. So I guess he got free cans of fish, I guess. Look, they have like a whole thing just full of it. Ooh,
the table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Oh, look. Edie's in a wheelchair. I called it. So, what happened? So wine had spilled. Plates are broken. So something happened. Okay, now this is weird. There's a phone. Dude, look at this view.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Okay, I think this other way goes over there, I think. Yeah, well, no. We'll just go around in a circle. Oh, look, this must be for the kids.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Bricks messed up. You gotta upstairs. I mean, there's so many books. Look at that. See, that's the statue I was talking about. Oh, I think there's another statue next to the big one, I think. Oh, look, there's something in the house. Oh, water down there. The creeks are kind of weird. Like,
even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
After it sank? What? Is there anything with the fireplace? No. How long was I gone for?
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Sven and Barbara. What a beautiful little music box. Why is there a Bigfoot behind there? Barbara Finch. Oh, look. Oh, it's a movie set of Bigfoot. Got some bugs. That's a movie set. Barbara Finch, Bigfoot. Okay.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Well.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What happened that last night? What is this? Does my key go in there?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Yo, now this is crazy. Did they put caulk all over the door and a huge lock? Dude, that is crazy. It was like Edie had her own little whatever.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Milton disappeared? Is there something that goes in there? Molly. 1937 and 1947.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Why would she seal up all the bed? So you're telling me Milton just disappeared and since she was just like, huh, let me close up all of the bedrooms. Sven, 1950, 1964, and Eddie, 1917 and 2010.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Calvin, 1950 to 1961.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Oh my gosh, this is kind of creepy. Just like looking into rooms. Gregory, 1976 to 1977.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
This is a bathroom. This is straight up a bathroom. 1 year old. Gregory was one and he died. Are these all rooms that the people died in? Look at this. Yeah, no, girl, they don't. That looks a little conspicuous.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Look at this. Some wheel stuff. Oh.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh. 20,000 leagues under this. Wait. Well, never mind.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Okay, hold up. Before I go in there, hold up.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Barbara, 1940 to 1960. So this is my mom?
Barbara was a child star for 2 years.
Oh, never mind.
Until America grew out of it.
Dawn was my mom. So how old was she when she passed away? She was 24? Oh.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
That's what it is. Remember the little picture of Barbara Finch with the Bigfoot? What does this go to?
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
So you're telling me that we completely left this house, never came back, and she's gonna come back by herself? Man, I think your mom shouldn't have people through the whole house. I don't know. I find it weird that I don't know. I don't even know.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Mom didn't, Grandma did. Yeah, the grandma put the peepholes.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
The mom sealed all the doors.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna. Oh, we're in
I grew up
Molly's room.
looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
How old am I?
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Oh, look at that. She put a painting in the bricks, made it look like a gateway into a kingdom. That looks really cool. Look at that. Molly had a starfish. Had a map of the house. Should have guessed. Thank you. Wow. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
What about eating your fish?
My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
She locked her in?
I kept eating and eating.
Toothpaste? Oh, this poor little...
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I I reached out for her.
It's chained?
And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
We gotta jump on over here.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Oh, I need to catch a rabbit. Oh. Got one. I got a rabbit.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
To find something bigger than
A mama rabbit.
Where'd Mama Rabbit go?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What the heck?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
What's in the Protonus?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh, I didn't catch that seal. Where'd he go? No, don't go up. Why am I going up? Go down.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the heck?
now I was a monster and I smelled people everywhere.
What?
I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
What?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer.
We're in Molly's bedroom?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I hear a cat. Oh, look, there's an octopus on
I
her
can't
bed.
describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Yo, what the? Can I check under the bed? Wait, what is... Is outside the window? The cat is? It is.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Even in her 90s, Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh my gosh, that goes into the room that... Hold up.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum.
Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
The house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Look, and it's he's on top of a house.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
But she said earlier there's pieces.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Sven and Edie. Look at that. It's a bird with a hat, and then she... Oh, they're both as birds. I don't know. She's got her medicine. All that good stuff. Mole man beneath the Finch house.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
I'm starting to wonder what's... So there was a curse that the family had, which I was thinking you would have gotten it from the house, but the house buried. But she did say pieces of the house that got sunk are part of this new house. Everything has dates. Zerpy. Pictures of birds. That is crazy. I was hoping I could find something about the Edie in here.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Lake trip. Oh. Am I Edith Jr.? Conspiracy Now, Sam Photo Awards, Sam Medal, Home Movies, Weird American, the Finches. Weird America, the Finches. My Friend Bigfoot, Edith interview, random junk. Built 1937, Sven Finch.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Why did she like this house so much? She made sharks, paper mache sharks. A little whatever.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah, everything's pink in here. There's a Secret in This Bathroom by Sven and Eddie Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Hello, what up, Coda? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Calvin Finch. Milton. What does this lead to? Oh. Fort Calvin and Fort Sam. I think Calvin's the one who died. Yeah, look, you see how they...
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Oh my gosh, dude. This is sad as hell. So you're telling me that this kid slept in this... Oh, we can't make it over there. Dude, that is so freaking sad, dude. Oh, gosh. No, I don't want to go in there. I want to go up here. 1968. Look, they did their hot... Dude, look how sad this is. Look at this. Calvin. Oh, dude. The fact that they made this kid sleep in this room, knowing that his kid... And
I
then...
guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Calvin.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
What? Oh, I can hit my feet. Oh, I can do both of them. Oh, I can swim.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
Wait.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
So my brother just left me.
I told him going around was impossible.
So I'm going. Oh.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh my gosh.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Dude. So he just made up. So Sam, in his head as a kid, said that he wanted to fly that day, and that's what he went out to do. But oh my gosh.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Should we go left? Oh, it leads in here. Oh. Nice. Okay. Can we go back in here? We can. Milton.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Dude, that looks creepy as hell. Dude, that looks so creepy. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to leave. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Whoops. Why did they all die so young? I don't know. I'm starting to think that that one girl sounded like she was the dream one. It sounded like, oh, hey, I'm going to commit. That's what it sounded like, because she was like, oh, yeah. Like how she started off that note. So he just
never
kept...
thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh, after being a star? Barb Street? Penelope's, Barbara. Oh my gosh, this place is a mess. Happy birthday, Barbara. What am I looking? Oh, right here. Dreadful stories.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Featuring Old Jack.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Is this from the game, or does someone play this?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh no, I still... Get out of my way, chair. Yeah, let's take that. Wait, I can actually go in there? I cannot go in there.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barb returned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. Finch's grown. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh my gosh, please don't tell me that's freaking Walter. Please don't tell me that's going to be Walter.
The bookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
What the crap? And it's an ear on the back of the book.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's how we get into the basement. We go and do the little music thing. So is there nowhere else that we can get through? I guess we gotta go back this way.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Now I know where we're about to go. To the music box. You know what I just thought about? That's why this thing was broken. So did she fall down that thing? So this is why this is
Funny.
broken.
All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
What the... Dude, I'm telling you, this... This is some crazy stuff going on. You can see through. The basement's not done.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
There's all this stuff. Oh, look, he made dragons. What did she mean by he died by a dragon? Oh, here's a chain thing that he messed up his hand on.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Oh, look, here's the fridge.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What? It's being held open by a can.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh my God.
There's a pattern in all these stories. I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
So you're telling me Walter was living in the basement pretty much? Oh, that's what I need for my... I mean, So Walter was living under the basement. We'll do that in a minute. And a...
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of a door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
January 1976, it's January the 4th.
And then one day, everything just...
So we're March the 24th. That's what day we're at, 24th. The music is different. There is no shaking at 12 o'clock.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
That's why the shaking
Or
stopped?
maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Look at his arms. His arms are old. Oh, it's not 2005 on the calendar.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
What?
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
What's this? Is this trash? He just throws all his trash in a hole.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
Oh, bye, Lauren.
Or a single week.
Okay, Coda, sounds good.
I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh, no.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Oh my. And he was working on trains? And he died by a train? Thought you. Oh, Coda's. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you were leaving. There's his peaches. Oh, look, they even put a little jar opener.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh. Molly died from turning in all those animals. He died from a train. Calvin died from pretending to fly, but actually going off of a
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Yeah, there's train tracks everywhere.
She never told me about an uncle under the house. I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
I think if your mom was trying to help you, she might have gotten you out of that place sooner.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Oh my gosh,
Can
she goes.
bury something that's still alive.
Wait, it actually goes to a
Now that
train
there's only
track?
one of us left, or maybe 2. I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh crap. So he didn't die from a train? Then what could he have died from? What is that? Something's blinking way out there. I don't know what the heck that is. So he didn't die from a train. Or did... Molly died of starvation. Calvin died since the tree broke and throwing him off. He died of... What? You can't say he died from a train because... there is no train track. What did he die? I guess I want to say, you know, the... You know what I'm saying? Because he's left a note saying he's tired of taking it. He's tired of living the same day. All that stuff. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
What the freak? There's a chair. Wait. What is this?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
What crap is this?
But I thought you should know about your family.
But I thought you should know about... That sounds a little spooky.
And the history you're a part of.
He went over the cliff. So Suicide. That's what I think it was. He left a note. He said he was tired of living the same day over and over again. That's what he said. So I bet in his mind he died from a train. But I bet he, you know, took his own life.
I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Oh, wait, you know what? That makes sense, though, being hit by the train. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. It does make sense. You know why? Because all that years at 12 o'clock, there was a shaking. At 12 o'clock, remember, there was a shaking at 12 for all those years. That one day, there was no shaking. Remember? The alarm went off. There was no shaking at all. He ate his peaches. No shaking. The shaking would have been caused by the train going past where he was living. So, I guess the shaking meant that he was, oh, this must be something else since the shaking is not here. And it was just a late train. I think that's what this is. I think that's what happened. He did. So he thought there was a monster outside from the shaking, and then there was no shaking. So he was like, oh, I can go outside because the monster's gone. And then that's the train, and it killed him. Wow, that's crazy. What? Oh, that's a floodlight. I was about to say, I was like, I didn't turn no lights on.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. any of it seems possible.
What's that ding-dinging noise? You hear that? Okay, let's go this way.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh my gosh. There's a whole
It's
lot of...
embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Lucy, Daisy. So we have Derpy Jr., Derpy, Burpy, Chirpy, Flurpy, Lurpy, Zerpy. And then we have Schnatz, Shadow, Oliver, Christopher, which is a fish, a dog named Bob, Shadow the cat, Schnitz, Shatsy, I don't know what that is, Oliver the rat, Bailey, I'm assuming a dog. We had a pet frog with a name that is fell down that I cannot pick up. Then we also have Lucy, a dog, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe. Then we got some fish and wrap stuff more outside.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch, born December 11, 1937. And look, she had a cat as her with wings. Calvin Finch, a rocket. Sven Finch, a saw. Eddie Finch, a book. Walter Finch, a... Oh my gosh. Is that supposed to be a hole in a wall for the railroad? With the guy in it, I'm assuming? Barbara French with a star. That ringing is a little...
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
There's Edie and her husband with the baby. And there's Odin.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
That's it? There's nothing else I can look? Oh, wait, that's all that the old house is literally right there? Oh. So that's a little...
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, look, there's also some more right here.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory Finch, Sam, Gus, 1969 to 1982. Sam, 1950, 1983. Gregory, 1976 to 1977. Oh my gosh.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Lewis, Sanjay, Milton.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Wow. They didn't put a death date on for him. 1966, 2002, 1988 to 2010, I think. I wonder if their age has something to do
There's
with
so
it,
many
maybe.
things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Is that the swing that he was swinging on then? I'm assuming. Yeah, look at it wrapped up. You see it wrapped up? He was swinging, and it wrapped up, and it flung him. Oh gosh.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Whoa. Oh no. Oh girl, we're about to fall, We're about to fall. Get on the roof, get on the roof, get on the roof. We probably have to go by the flag, but I figured we might check that window.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Oh look, he has like a small little fire pit out here.
They were both pretty intense.
So does anybody find it weird that the mom went in and made like a little monument, like a memory of them, like the candles, everything? Like, have y'all noticed that they all had little something with the note that they left behind that said what happened? And then she went and glued them shut. I find that really weird. Like, really, really weird. It's 10. Oh, yeah, it's 10. Let's see if I get the email. Kasori Jr. tagged you in the email. Nope. Your card will not be charged until the campaign ends. You can cancel anytime during the campaign. Set your alarms and back us the exact moment we go live here. Well then, that's good to know. I haven't got an email yet for it. There's already been $2,000 pledged. Oh, that might be the $20 people. I don't know. Oh, it says 0 backed. Oh, email just got. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, there's already been 18 backers already. Wait, what are these? Some of these are different. A gift reward 2-pack? Distribute 5-pack? Oh my lord, you can buy a 10-pack? Okay, how about we not do that? So there's a VIP limited one, which is a secret one, apparently. Are able to reserve a machine. Ships to only certain countries. Estimated delivery is September of 2026. Then we have a... I don't even know what the heck this is. This is a... So there's a VIP one. VIP price. And then there's one that is a super early bird price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4. And it says 996 of 1,000 available. But it's 200 and... Oh, I know what it is. Okay. Then there's another one for the EU. There's one for the US and Canada. And there's one that's the early bird. I'm so confused about this. Oh, because this is the price with... Okay. Okay, I'm doing my secret reward one. Confirm your payment info. This is... This is interesting. 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to secure this. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think, what debit card should I use? I guess I'll just use my own one. So I won't get charged until 8/21. So there's that. Thank you. You just backed the Kasori Juni. Okay, so it says if the project reaches its funding goal, your card will be charged on August the 22nd, 2026. Okay, well, there we go. Yep, I was able to. So they also have an early bird price apparently. So if you did the $20, you got it cheaper. But then there's an early bird one that is an early bird one that is sure. Sure, you can send me stuff. Oh my gosh, it's... Oh, it already did it. It says they're looking for $10,000 and they raised a total. It went live 11 minutes ago. It has already raised $20,000. There is 107 backers. Hmm. Well then. Well, there we go. Early bird. Yeah, so apparently the people who did the thing, they got it at a discounted price compared to whatever. Apparently there's like a, I don't even know how you would even be able to like look at it. I can't believe they already did their stuff though. Yeah, it's literally at 233%. $125 backers. That's crazy, bro. I'm backer number 95, baby. Isn't that what's crazy? Is the year I was born. That's crazy. Estimated delivery is September of 2026. So that makes sense. So it ends August 8/21 and then September. What the heck?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
Am I supposed to be taking certain pictures and stuff?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Does it say?
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Picture of what? What am I taking a picture of? Is that a bird I'm trying to get a picture of? Oh.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. yourself squared up, elbows down. Great shot, Don! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad! Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh my gosh. I was not expecting that.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Oh my gosh. I cannot.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
He had an axe next to his bed. Did the guy die from that? Did he die from that happening? It'd be 43. I mean, look at all the medals he has in there. And all the cameras, and there's a gun.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Gregory, I think this is going to be the 1-year-old. Dude, this family has some of the worst luck I have ever seen in my life. Okay, in the Circuit Court of the 5th Judicial Circuit in and for Orcas Island, the marriage of Kayla Carlisle and Sam Finch, divorce contract. To Sam Finch. So she's getting a divorce from Sam.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh, I'm the frog.
Over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Oh.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything.
Okay, hold up. We gotta.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh my gosh, he had so much fun playing. He didn't want to get out. He went and turned on the water. Dude. Sam called, and then she was like, I don't want Gregory to hear this, even though it was a baby, and left him in the tub to... Oh my gosh. Dawn. Oh, look.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Wait, you're telling me that they had to share a bed with Gregory, who passed away? And then Dawn, who was my mom. Why should I leave him in the tub? I don't know. Dude. This is... A poem for Gus.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
And bottled up the storm inside his heart?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
So he just got married.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh!
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Go inside the tent? Go inside what tent? Oh, this tent. Where did I get a chair from? Am I supposed to be collecting chairs? Oh.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you. She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
So did he die of the tent, of the poorly made tent, of like it being blown away by the storm and picking up the sun and taking it with him? That's what they're saying? Oh my gosh, dude. What was this? It's like a little rock climbing.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
The Bible. Don and Sanjay. 1886.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Calcutta. Sounds like you're saying cow cutter. Fly to India. So she met her true love. She met her true love.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
How in the heck did we get to where we are now, though?
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Well, there, answer my question. Dawn.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Lewis. Edith.
And to see kids in the house again.
And Milton. Looks like little castles. Mint, thyme, sage, basil. And look, Dawn didn't have nothing on hers.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Dude, this is... Wow, look at this view. That is... God, Lauren, thanks for a heart me.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Multiplication. Scientific method, observation.
But it didn't last.
What's that noise? It must be, oh, it must be the light.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
There's lots I can't get in. 1992.
After Milton disappeared,
blank.
the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
They still don't know what happened to Milton. Oh, there's some footprints, though. slept up here. That is crazy. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like designing like a little castle or village. Wow. Footprints went right up there. Wow. Now this is cool. Man, your own little dome. The magic paintbrush.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Like a whole secret home. It is. He was painting a tube. Get your blue on them. Picked up the paintbrush, and he drew a door. He could come to life. And he walked in and closed it, and he was gone.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So they believed that what they decided on was that he loved painting, that his painting was alive. And that he painted a door and disappeared.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
And this must be the door. Oh my gosh, the footsteps. Look, the footsteps go right here. No, it was up here. And he walked. And he went up. Hold up a second, y'all. I just want to see these footprints up here. But there's no footprints up here. Oh yeah, there is right here. Look. He dropped it right here. He dropped the yellow paint. Or something. He had yellow paint and he was dripping it everywhere. There literally is no yellow paint up here though. There's some yellow paint right there. Some white paint. Man. But his footsteps went up here to it though. But these is like, man. Historical American News. Extra. Oh, there it says nothing. Is there anything else in here I can look at? That's it. Wow, look at his drawings. Oh, look, there.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Dude, this is sad.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Dude, I feel so freaking like, dude, this.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Lewis, 1988. Can I go up here? I can. Wait, I don't want to go up there yet. Can I go back down? There's no audio in here. Yeah, Lunatic's on the other side. Can someone go and tell them to go on the Twitch side? Oh my gosh, it goes up higher too. How are y'all today? What up, Michaela? What up, Michaela? I'm playing this. What's up with you? Oh, well,
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Legalized marijuana. Oh, he had a whole psychedelic thing going on right now. A whole thing. High school diploma.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Look at the mini fridge. This is kind of like me right now. Locker contents. Don Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh, what the? Oh my gosh, I'm doing two things at once.
I asked him to describe it.
Yo, Lunatic with a subscription! Yo, welcome to the Soda Pops. Yeah, round applause, woo! Let's go. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much for the subscription. I think your name's already on here. I think. I don't know. Let me re-put your name on here. Or I don't know if your name's on here or not. Lunatic L. I have been subscribed. Well, you just resubscribed. So thank you for the subscription. Okay, let's continue this. Will I get in trouble for stop doing the fish? That's the question.
He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth.
Oh, I see what I gotta keep doing the fish. Are they gonna keep? Man, now this is
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
What the? Come on. Stupid fish, come on. Dude, my man is...
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Oh no.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
A dog. This is
on the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Lewis Topia.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
This is not good. This is very not good. This is not good at all. My homie
and songs
is...
for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
Oh, look at the way.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh no.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
Dude, my man.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh. His mom's talking to him. He's not even like...
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of
a handsome queen or a beautiful prince.
Handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
Radiant rainbows?
Radiant rainbows.
Oh.
followed the sound of her
Electric sitar?
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh my gosh. I don't see the saw anymore.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
This is not good. This is so not good.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh no.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
What about that psychedelic crap?
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Oh no.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Oh my gosh. What the heck? Wait, lose your head. That's not how our coordination go.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
It's just me.
I wish we'd stayed.
This has
But
to be
I
me.
understand why we left.
It's gotta be me. They're shipping stuff everywhere. Dude, what the heck? Had a whole fridge up here? Ow, that hurt. A water with a filter and... Man, imagine being late for work and you live way up here.
Leaving everything behind.
Like, imagine that. Happy 90th birthday. Don Finch, grandmas. To teach and to learn. She wrote a book, 7 Ways to Create a Fulfilling Classroom. Relief people, sustain disaster relief. Named Sanjay Kumar, evac specialist. Ew.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are
Edith,
very
I
specific.
left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our
I'm
last...
not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Remember Dawn? She was teaching English in India. That's how she met her husband.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
When my mom said...
Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh, boy.
I got turned around.
Oh, those ain't good. Oh.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
She And she's talking to her kid.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
Oh my
Tell
gosh.
you all these stories myself.
She about to give birth to her?
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Edith Finch, 1999 to 2017. She was 16 years old. No. The end of everything. Finish all stories. Wow. Oh, look, there's blood on his hat. From the brother. There's Milton. Man, what did y'all think about that? Well, I'm sad now. Thanks, Joanne. See Joanne's name in the ending credits. Unlockables programmable. Huh. He was the unlockables program. He just added an unlockable. That's funny. Such a beautifully sad game. It is a very beautiful, sad game. The whole family was cursed. And none of them lived long besides the grandma. That's so sad. The little kid, dude, that was, oh man, that one, ugh. That, man. I think the shocking one for me was when the dad went up to take a picture with Don. Remember? Of the deer, and the dog was like, it's twitching. Oh, it does that. And he took a picture right when the deer hit him off the freaking mountain. Yeah. So this game was very tear-jerking, if I must say. That's how, you know. I like to think her son got far. Depressing. Was in loving memory of Lewis Finch. The Edith Finch team. The end. 2012 to 2017. Dude, that is crazy. But mostly since it definitely is. Like, that's just, and Milton found all the passageways before anyone else because his name was all of, I think he's alive. Oh, look, they added Edith, 1999 to blank. Oh, that's because she was alive when she did it. I was about to say, I was like, what the heck? Man, that is crazy to me. I mean, I found out the passageways before any else. His name was on all of them. I think he's alive. I don't know. This is an absolutely crazy game, though. Like, it reminds me of the Von Erichs of wrestling, how all of those guys ended up passing away. That's what this reminds me of. But did y'all, I don't know if you, like, if y'all noticed this, but do you think they all had, like, really big imaginations in this? Like, I feel like all their deaths were very imaginative. Besides Calvin. Like, I still don't understand. So Calvin just kept swinging and swinging, and then it just turned, launched them, died. Barbara died from apparently monsters, and her ear was left. Molly died of starvation. Sam died from a deer hitting them off. Walter died from a train. Odin died from moving a house from somewhere else. Edie, we don't even know how Edie died. They said that she just passed away when the van came in to get him. Gus died from the tent, picking him up and changing him, taking him somewhere else. Gregory died in the bathtub. Lewis died from his imagination of killing himself. Well, I shouldn't say that, but you know what I'm talking about. Milton, apparently from the footprints, went to a door, disappeared. And then Edith, who died giving birth to her kid. And then Don died of some type of disease or illness or something. Those were the stories Grandma told, right? I think leading up to it was, some of it was, but I think of how they all died was pretty, like, you know. Like Barbara, I'm pretty sure you could say that her boyfriend probably took her away. Her boyfriend did something to her. I think that's what kind of comes down to. Molly, starvation. Barbara came down. I think the boyfriend, remember he said he was her biggest fan and boyfriend, I guarantee you he probably was like, oh, we'll get the biggest scream out of you by actually causing you pain or something. And boom, Calvin out of the thing. Sam, you know, some of those, they added some stuff to it. I don't think it was no, because remember they said the cops showed up. The cops showed up and the boyfriend was gone and then Barbara was gone, but they found her ear in the thing. So maybe she just disappeared with her boyfriend. But no, yeah. So technically, Milton and you know something else I'm just now noticing, if you look at all the pictures, okay, if you look at all the pictures that we're looking at right now, they are all in detailed like pictures of them, right? Like actual pictures that someone drew and stuff. Besides Milton. Milton is the only one that looks cartoony. Now, they could have did that because he was a painter and stuff, but it's interesting how he's the only one that is not detailed. Man. This is sad. No, Edith drew all these. Remember? That's why I showed her drawing all the pictures. Remember in the beginning of the thing, they were completely all blank until we found the story, and then we opened up the book, and then we drew the pictures. I don't know. Let's see. I only have 2 of the 9 achievements. Oh, some of those are just let's see. So this game, let's see. The developer was Giant Sparrow. Yes, they have 2 other ones. No, they have one other one that came out in 2020. The Unfinished Swan, which has absolutely nothing to do with the story. Anything. Explore the surreal world of the Unfinished Swan and explore a mysterious hidden kingdom by splatting paint to reveal the world around you. That's crazy. Oh man, that's crazy. The doors in the look at the doors. The doors in the unfinished spot. Huh? Look at the doors, the black doors. Oh, it looks like yeah. That's the face that Milton made. If I'm right. I'm pretty sure I did see that. Yeah. The mustache with the crown. I'm pretty sure I saw that in his room. Yeah. So maybe that's in there. I don't know. Kasori Juni. Oh my gosh. There has been 368 backers. $69,000 raised. That is crazy. Dang. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dang. Okay, what should we play now? Anybody got any ideas? Oh, excuse me. Disney. I don't have Disney Dreamlight Valley. I never bought it. It's $40. Oh my gosh, it's $40. Goodness gracious. But I can get the Honey Glow Woods edition for $45. There's also a Wish Blossom Ranch edition. Oh, there's an Ultimate edition. $80. God dang. Go dang. Yeah, I know what those are. I guess I don't know. Oh my gosh, there's Wally. Wally is on this game? You're telling me Wally is on here? I don't know where to play Oregon Trail. The actual game, I think it's like completely unplayable. I want to fight with toddlers today. Me neither. He's so sad. Hey, Lauren. Look, hey. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Lauren. I'll make a deal with you, Lauren, okay? I will download Dreamlight Valley and play it tonight if I get paid by the time I go live. So if I get paid by then I will buy it. Okay? I'm actually going to check my payroll actually right now, see if I got paid. But I never thought we would see the day. Funny. Okay, everybody stay here. I'll be right back. Just stay right here for a second. Nobody go anywhere.